Is anybody these days? Oh, I've been a liar. Pointed a finger when I started the fire, and I've never been one to pray. I hope for someone like you. After the hurt and the heartbreak, you made me believe in something new, baby, like a sun.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Mary Smart Kenya. In case you're new here, please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click on that notification bell so that anytime I post any new video, you'll be among the first people to be notified. And for my returning family, thank you so much and welcome back to this channel. For the new subscribers, thank you so much guys for joining this family and welcome to this channel. So today I'm going to be making some very easy snacks that your kids and you can enjoy this festive season. They're very easy to make. The ingredients, you can find them easily at home. So now let's get started. First snack that we're going to be making, we're going to be making some very yummy mandazis. I'm not going to be making much, just kidogo. So I've just added some self-raising flour. Then I'm going to be adding some sugar, like around 2 tablespoons, and salt to taste. And then I'm going to be adding 1 egg. And then I'm going to be adding some cardamom powder, like half a teaspoon. So I'm going to be mixing everything together. I have mixed all the dry ingredients together. Then I'm going to be adding some margarine and then continue mixing. I'm going to be using the rubbing method to combine flour with margarine. Next, I'm going to be adding the 1 egg and then mix well.
Oh, I've been a liar. Pointed a finger when I started the fire.
After that, I'm going to be using some warm water. You can use milk. I'm used to using milk, but today I'm going to be using some warm water. And then you knead until you get a soft dough.
Started the fire, and I've never been one to pray. I hope for someone like you. After the hurt and the heartbreak, you made me believe in something new, baby, like a sunrise, like Sunday faith washing over me. After the hardest night, you're giving me reason to believe it's alright even when it's not.
And then I'm going to be adding some vanilla essence. And then continue kneading. The main reason I add vanilla essence because I don't like the smell of egg. That's why I add that. Our dough is well done now. So I'm going to be applying some cooking oil on top before covering so that it doesn't form any crust. And then I'm going to be leaving it for like 10 minutes to rest. Cooking the mandazis. Cover with a cling film and then let it rest minimum of 10 minutes. Okay, the second snack that I'm going to be making are English tea scones, and we're going to be using 500 grams self-raising flour, and then I have 50 grams caster sugar. You can use normal sugar, and then we have salt to taste, and then we give it a quick mix. After that, we're going to be adding butter. This is 150 grams, and then the next thing we're going to be adding 120 grams butter, and then give it a quick mix as well. After it's all combined, we're going to be adding some eggs. We're using 2 eggs. You beat the eggs first, and then we add 150 ml natural yogurt, and then we add some vanilla essence. And now you mix until you get a dough, a very soft, nice dough. After it's a bit combined, so now I'm going to be going in with my hands.
You're giving me reason to believe it's alright even when it's not. We don't have it all, but we've got a lot. So amen and hallelujah, thanking God's above. And take me to church with your love.
It's as simple as that. So the next thing, I'm going to be oiling our baking tray, and then we roll, cut, and then we bake. I'm going to be applying butter on the baking sheet, and I'm using a pastry brush. You can use your hands, but personally I prefer using a pastry brush. And then I'm going to be sprinkling some flour. And our tray is ready. So next we're going to be rolling this, cut, and then bake. As I'm rolling this, our oven is preheating at 170 degrees for around 15 minutes before we are done with this. So we're going to be rolling, and your thickness is supposed to be like around 1 centimeter, not too thick nor too thin. If it's too thick, it won't cook through. If it's too thin, it's going to be a bit hard. The thickness should be like this.
Take me to church with your love. Since I was a child, I never made the best choices. My heart can run wild. I get distracted with pretty voices, but my past lovers were wrong. Knew it from how their love was given. I feel right since they've been gone, since you became my
The next thing, beat 1 egg and then apply the egg wash. This will help in giving it that nice golden brown color. After this, we are going to be baking for between 20 to 25 minutes at 160 degrees.
Baby, like a sunrise, like Sunday faith washing over me after the hardest night.
As our cooking oil is heating, we are going to be rolling our mandazi. We are going to be rolling and then we cut into our desired shape.
Giving me reason to believe it's alright even when it's not. We don't have it all, but we've got a lot. So amen and hallelujah, thanking God's above. And take me to church with your love. And take me to church with your love. You took me down.
This is how you check if your cooking oil is ready. Ours is ready because you can see some bubbles. So now we are going to be adding our mandazis.
To the river, gave me a new start. It's different now with no sinners. Breaking my heart, and I don't feel the hurt I used to be made of. 'Cause you take me to church without your love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like Sunday faith washing over me after the hardest night. You give me reason.
Our first batch is ready. So we're going to be putting it in a bowl lined with kitchen paper towel.
To believe it's alright even when it's not. We don't have it all, but we've got a lot.
Repeat the process with the remaining mandazis.
So amen, hallelujah, thanking God's above. Take me to church with your love. Take me to church, take me to church, take me to church with your love. Take me to church, walk me down to the river.
Our tea scones are ready. So now I'm going to be removing them from the oven. I'm going to be applying butter on top. It's melting because it's straight from the oven. The main reason we're doing this is to make sure it doesn't form any crust at the top.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take
This is the last batch that we're cooking, and then we'll be done with the mandazis.
it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it.
Finally, we are done with the mandazis. So after this, I'm going to be doing the last snack, which you can be making for your kids, your visitors, yourself. Very easy to make. Now on to our last snack. I want to introduce the ingredients first. We have 280 grams self-raising flour. We have 2 eggs, half tablespoon cocoa, 120 grams custard sugar. Then we have 140 grams unsalted butter, and then we have our chocolate, our chopped chocolate. If you have chocolate chips, the better. So the first thing that we're going to be doing, we're going to be mixing our butter and caster sugar until light and fluffy. I'm going to be using a whisk. In this recipe, I don't use a mixer. Finally, our butter is light and fluffy. And then we're going to be adding 1 egg at a time. And then we will mix until it's well combined. And then you add the second egg. You continue mixing. And then at this stage, I'm going to be adding vanilla essence because I don't like that eggish taste. Just a few drops. When it's well combined, the next thing I'm going to be mixing cocoa self-raising flour, and then I'm going to be adding some salt, just a pinch of salt, and then I sift my flour or my dry ingredients. Done with our whisk, so now I'm going to be adding the wet ingredients, and then I mix using my spatula. And then I'm going to be adding our second batch. Mix until it's well combined.
You ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how.
When it's well combined, at this stage we're going to be adding our chopped chocolate, and then mix well until it's well combined. For our baking sheet or tray, we apply butter, and then we put our parchment paper. And then for this, you can either use a spoon or an ice cream scoop. Personally, I prefer using an ice cream scoop because I'm guaranteed all the cookies are going to be the same size.
Say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries as we'll find out.
Next thing, I'm going to be pressing a little bit so that I can be able to add more chocolates on top.
Take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow.
I've already preheated my oven, so we are going to be baking these for 15 to 20 minutes or until they're slightly golden brown at 160 degrees. Our cookies are ready. So now I want them to cool down. So this is how our chocolate chip cookies look like. So we are waiting for them to cool down before we remove them from the baking sheet. Our snacks are ready, and this is how they turned out. These are the mandazis, and then we have tea scones here, and the chocolate chip cookies. Among the three snacks, which is your favorite? So now guys, we have come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching till now. Thank you so much for your support. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please do so, and make sure you like this video, share it widely, and please tell a friend to subscribe to this channel. Until next time, bye bye.
I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine.